Hello everybody and welcome to the URC round 10 review. The round's just finished, just with the Osperys Ulster there. What a game that was, I'll get to that in a little bit, but yeah, what a round. Some exciting moments, some less exciting moments, some high scoring games and some less high scoring games, low scoring games. Anyway, let's get into it nice and quickly. Starting off with Scarlet's Munster. Two teams who both kind of really needed a big result. Munster try and propel themselves up the ranking a bit because they weren't in the top 8 before this game. And Scarlet's because the season's in ruin. And Munster absolutely dominated this game. I said I thought Munster would win by quite a comfortable amount, and they did in the end, winning 42 points to 7. So quite a big win for Munster. If you checked in on the stream, I was checking in and out of that watch the last 5-10 minutes. From what I saw, Munster looked completely dominant. Next up, we have the Zebra Edinburgh game. I streamed this game. Thank you to everyone who came along. It was a brilliant stream. Great fun. And oh my goodness, did Zebra almost do it. The Italian team leading for a good proportion of the game until about 12 minutes to go when Edinburgh scored. But Zebra scoring in the second minute or something, holding a solid lead until about the 65th, 66th, something like that. And then Edinburgh just managed to pull slightly away to win 24-19 to the Scottish side. Next up, we go to South Africa as the Lions hosted the Bulls. I thought the Bulls would win this game. I thought it might be close, but not overly close, ending 25-10 to the Bulls. The Lions just looked a bit disjointed, to be honest with you. It was quite a scrappy game, but the Bulls getting the job done. Next up, a game which had so much promise in the first half. Leinster versus Benetton. So much promise of a tight, good game between the top two teams in the table before this round. But unfortunately, in the second half, Leinster scored about 20 unanswered points and ran away with it, winning 47-18. It's such a shame because what was the half-time score? Let me just get the half-time score up for you. But it was a really exciting game. Both teams hitting hard. Benetton scored were like 10 minutes gone. Really was or not 10 minutes, like in the first couple of minutes. I can't get it, but it was tight at half time. But anyway, so Leinster getting the win there. I'm 4 out of 4 in my predictions at the minute. I'm then going to South Africa with the Sharks again, facing a South African team in South Africa, a place where they really, as I said, this is a must-win game. If Sharks lost this game, I think they can absolutely say bye-bye to top 8. If any of them had any hopes, and they did lose the game 21-25 to the Stormers. So it was a tight, solid game, but the Stormers just managing to win it just as I thought they would. But yeah, Sharks again still only on that one win. Although I suspect they'll start picking up a few more as the European teams start properly touring South Africa. Next up, we've got Cardiff versus Connacht. A game which saw an early red card, or early-ish red card to Cardiff. On the 14th minute, it seemed to be a bit of a red card, to be fair. But despite being a man down, Cardiff fought. I mean, they were in the game right till the end, basically. But just missing out 16 points to 12 to the Irish side. So Connacht getting a much needed win in their fight for top 8. As they are actually outside on the table at the minute. Next up we go to Scotstoun as Glasgow hosted Dragons, which is usually quite a high scoring affair, a very one-sided thumping affair by Glasgow, and again kind of a repeat of that. Glasgow actually scoring the fastest try in the history of the URC, which is in the current format, with 30 seconds, I believe, Josh Mackay crossed, and then followed it up in like the 3rd minute or something. So, massive start for Glasgow. The try score, everyone thought, are you going to see the 70 again like you saw in the European quarter-final last year? But not quite. It slowed down a little bit, but it was still a huge win, winning 40 points to 7 to Glasgow. And then last but definitely not least, Ulster versus Ospreys. Ospreys, very, very scrappy game. No team could keep the ball. Ospreys scored a brilliant interception length of the pitch try, which you thought secured it. Then Ulster got a penalty from the halfway line with about 5 minutes to go, and everyone thought, oh, they just won the game, and then Ospreys got a last minute drop goal to win it. So Ospreys taking the win, 19 points to 17, which actually puts the Welsh side in the top 8. Ospreys are currently sitting in 7th, which is huge for Welsh teams, I think. But yeah, that's the game. Some very entertaining, very high scoring. Let me just read you out the table now. So, and first you've got Leinster, who's on 39. Second, you've got Glasgow on 36. Third, you've got Bulls on 35. Fourth, you've got Benetton on 32. Fifth, you've got Edinburgh on 30. Sixth, you've got Stormers on 30. Edinburgh ahead of Stormers due to winning one more game. Seventh, you've got Ospreys on 29. Eighth, you've got Ulster on 29. Ospreys are ahead of Ulster on points difference. Ospreys on 25, Ulster on +7. Ninth, you've got Munster on 29, who are behind Ospreys and Ulster due to wins. Munster have only won 5, Ospreys and Ulster both winning 6. 10th, you've got Connacht on 28. And then 11th, you've got Lions on 24. 12th, Cardiff on 22. 13th, Zebra on 13. 14th, Scarlets on 12. 15th, Dragons on 10. And 16th, Sharks on 10. Dragons being ahead of Sharks due to winning one more game. Dragons have won 2, Sharks have won 1. So it is still incredibly tight, especially, you look, Connacht in 10th is 2 points off Edinburgh in 5th and 4 points. So basically, Connacht with 1 win could just about jump everyone to Benetton and go 4th. So it's still everyone's to play for. Still really exciting. It'll be exciting to see where it goes from here. But yeah, that's the video. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe. Until next time, I shall see you absolute legends later. We'll have the Six Nations back. So yeah, we've got Ireland, Wales, Scotland, England and France, Italy. I don't think there'll be any live streams next week for the Six Nations due to the fact that me being at Murrayfield for the Scotland, England, and then I think I'm busy on the Sunday as well. But they may be back the weekend after. I'll see. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. If you checked in on the stream, thank you. It was great fun, and I shall see you absolute legends later.